The Black Financial Channel about this common mistake that a lot of investors make. It's a common mistake that a lot of people make. It's very simple, but here's the thing: making this mistake will cause you tremendous economic pain. So I'm going to reveal what that is and explain to you why you don't want to do this, and so many people do it anyway. And we're going to talk about how you can also make money in this stock market. So get comfortable, buckle up your seatbelt. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Good morning. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about Black wealth and Black economics every single day from a Black perspective. And we also believe in the B1 philosophy. B1 means that we are Black first. That means that we put our community at the top of our priority list. B1 means that we are closing the racial wealth gap. B1 means that we break generational curses. We do not continue them. B1 also means we educate our kids. And B1 also means that we teach wealth to our families and to our children. If you agree with this philosophy, put a hashtag B and the number one in the chat, hashtag B1. I want to say good morning to everybody. Please feel free to shout out the city that you're from. I'd like to see what cities you guys are coming from. And I see Vic, and my name is Corey, and Ofosu, and everybody else. Let me just jump right into the conversation for today. How many of you are invested in the stock market? Give me a yes if you're invested in the stock market. And I'll say hi to everybody on TikTok. I don't go live on TikTok that often. Today's one of the few days that I've done this. How many of you are invested in the stock market? How many investors we got in the building? Dale Jackson from Daytona Beach. What's going on? Hey, Tommy Lee. He says, let's connect. I wish I could. It's kind of tough, because I come to the convention. The All Black National Convention happens actually in October 28th through the 30th in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's where all of the forward-thinking, intelligent Black people gather with our families, and we all get together and we make plans for the future. We have workshops and panels on everything from politics to economics to crypto. We also have we actually this year for this year's convention, we just signed the former CEO of the Air Jordan brand named Larry Miller, who took the Air Jordan brand from $300 million a year to $3 billion a year. So Larry Miller is going to join us, and we've also got some other amazing people on the docket. So if you're interested, just go to boycewatkins.com. You can find out more about the convention. That's boycewatkins.com. All right. So Antoine in Aurora. All right. So Aurora, Illinois. That reminds me, my daughter is in a dance competition today. So I'm going to be quick and I'm going to jump right to it so we can know what I want to talk to you guys about today. The thing that was on my mind today, I woke up this morning and it just came to my brain. This is something I have known for many, many years, back from when I was working on my PhD to I wrote about it in my dissertation. I wrote about it through tons of research papers that I wrote when I was on the faculty of Syracuse University. And it's super simple. And I said, you know what? I don't know if everybody knows this. Sometimes you just have something in your head and you just think everybody knows it. And then you realize, wait, a lot of people don't know it, because if everybody knew it, they would do something different. And here's what I figured out, right? So let me ask y'all a question. How many of you have noticed that the stock market has been dropping? How many of you have noticed the stock market has been just kind of gutted? And give me a yes in the chat if you've been watching and just sort of been like, oh my God, this is terrible. Stock market's going down. Lord Jesus, what is I going to do? Right? How many of y'all felt that way? I get it if you feel that way, because it's painful. It sucks, right? It's like, oh God, I hate this, right? You start feeling poorer and poorer and poorer. And there's studies that show that that declining wealth has a psychological effect. Like men literally have a harder time getting it up, if you know what I mean, when their money ain't right, and women also have tremendous anxiety when the money ain't right. So that just, that's just a little bit of factoid there. So you watch the stock market go down. It's really sucked to watch this. What really is probably making it kind of sad is you guys have heard me as I'm giving you updates on what's going on in the market. I'm in here every single day. You've heard me tell you that there are indicators to say that it won't get better anytime soon. That there's nothing out there saying like, oh, we got sunny days on the horizon. No, we got some more thunderstorms on the way. Okay. But here's the thing. And so here's the culmination. The first 6 months of this year have been the worst first half of the year since 1970. Now, to give you an indicator of 1970, let me give you some stats. Stats on the year 1970. Let's see here. How they have those things where they always tell you like what's the what was the cost of bread and stuff like that. Let me see. Let me see if I can find anything. Well, first of all, the total population of the U.S. Is this right? Oh, the world population in 1970 was half of what it is now. I'm sure the price of bread was like 1/20th of what it is right now. The price of gas was maybe 20 cents, 30 cents a gallon. Minimum wage was probably $1, 20, right? So Richard Nixon was president, right? So we've had the worst first half of the year since 1970. Is that bad or is that good? Is that bad or is that good? Because I want you to understand something. When that happens, and the data shows this, whenever the market starts dropping, black people start selling like crazy. Black people start dumping all their stocks. White people do it too. I'm not saying that they're immune from making mistakes, but I'm talking about our people. We sell our stuff. We like, oh, gotta get away from the stock market. Oh Lord Jesus, gotta go because it's going down. It's going down. And here's the thing, though. I want to ask you this question. When you want to go to the mall and buy clothes, do you want the prices to be higher or do you want them to be lower? Answer me in the chat. Everybody give me an answer in the chat. Do you want the prices to be hiked up or do you want the prices to be down? When you go to the grocery store and you buy food, do you want food prices to be higher or do you want food prices to be lower? Answer me in the chat. Well, the answer is lower. The answer is lower for both. And if the price of food or the price of clothes or the price of cars is lower, are you more likely to buy or less likely to buy? Answer me in the chat. We're doing a basic 1 + 1 = 2 exercise, right? We're using logic here. A lot of this, and it's important to use logic because unfortunately, when people are scared, we become very illogical. When we're losing money, we become illogical. When we see things that look bad or scary, we become illogical. So I'm trying to sort of tap into the side of your brain that is logical, right? So you're more likely to buy. Well, why wouldn't that be true with the stock market? Why wouldn't that be true with the stock market? I mean, why would you buy more when the prices are higher than you would when the prices are low? Well, I can tell you why. There's a ton of theories out there. There's a guy on my dissertation committee by the name of David Hirschleifer, and what Dr. Hirschleifer talked about was what he called the herding effect. And in the herding effect, he said that people they run in packs. People copy the crowd. They do what everybody else is doing. They do what's trendy. And let me just tell you all those secret. This is where I'm probably going to offend some people here. I hate saying it, but black people love to follow the crowd. We, not all of us, not every one of us, but when they do studies on who likes to be hip and trendy and kind of do what everybody else is doing, they say that we kind of are near the top of that list. And what I'm telling y'all to do is stop being trendy, stop following the crowd, stop doing what everybody else is doing, because those people are broke. Those people are struggling. Those people are not going to be doing well after this recession is over, or even during the recession. And I want you to do well. I want you to flip the narrative. I want you to have a different set of outcomes. I want you breaking generational curses. I don't want you continuing the same messed up crap that got you to where you are right now. I don't want you to continue doing what Grandma Lois did and what Uncle Willie did, because some of what they did when it came to investing wasn't quite right. And I don't blame them. They didn't have access to the information that you and I have. Right. I learned all this from reading tons of research papers and studying the stock market over the last 120 years. And one thing I can tell you with complete certainty is that anybody who has been a heavy buyer of stocks during the downturn has always done well long term as an investor. If you were simply a person who said, when everything goes down, I'm buying more. And when it goes up, I might still keep buying, but I'm not going to buy as much, but I'm going to keep on buying. I'm going to buy when it goes up. I'm going to buy when it goes down. When you are what Warren Buffett refers to as a net buyer of stocks, you're going to win. Your family is winning. Generational curses, dead, at least the financial ones anyway. Right? I mean, money won't make you not crazy, and money won't take away some people's ignorance. But that generational curse of poverty is gone. In a generation, it's gone. And this is interesting, right? It defeats that narrative that says that if you're black, you're supposed to be poor. Who wrote that law? Who wrote a law saying that black people are supposed to be broke? And who enforces that damn law? That ridiculous, irrational, non-existent law? Who enforces that law that says black people are supposed to be broke. I don't know who that person. That don't even make no sense. But you see it all the time. You see people. You know what I'm talking about. You see people that will get mad at you if you ain't struggling, or they'll say, "Well, you don't know you ain't been through what I've been through." Well, maybe I don't want to go through what you went through. Maybe I was lucky enough to have somebody that protected me from what you went through. I get it. We all go through things. My daddy abandoned me before I was born, but I don't want other people going through that. I don't want other people to know what it's like to not be wanted as a child. No, so stop all that nonsense where you think that somehow being broke and struggling and traumatized is equivalent to being black. That simply is not true. So here's what I'm saying to you right now, and this is what I'm gonna say, and then I gotta go get ready because my daughter's doing her dance competitions, and I want to be in the crowd and so I can cheer her on. I am a dance dad, and I try to follow the moves while she's up there dancing because I want to see her do well. The reality is this: right now you are in the trenches. Right now you're watching the market just burn down to the ground. You're watching things go down. You're just seeing a ton of bad news. And one of the things I can tell you as a professor of finance, I say this repeatedly, not because I'm trying to brag, but because, well, I did earn my PhD, but also because I want to make it clear that I'm not just some fake guru on the internet who sounds good. I'm not trying to sound good. I'm trying to sound accurate. I'm not trying to have charisma that will make you follow me on the internet. I'm simply trying to give you information that's going to improve your life. So I can tell you with complete certainty that if you are a consistent buyer of stocks, when the market goes down, you're going to do well. And the rule is that when others are greedy, you want to be fearful. And when others are fearful, you want to be greedy. So right now is the time to be greedy because the whole world is scared. And when the whole world is scared, you know what they do? They let their stuff go cheap. They're like, "Oh God, I got to get away. I don't want to be in the market here. You can just take it." They become like the crackhead that they're selling the TV for $5 and they selling the here you can have my car. My car's $45. Can you give me $45? That's what's going on right now. And you don't want to be in that category, right? You don't want to be in the category of offering fire sale prices to people who know how to keep a level head in the middle of an economic downturn. Because the people that can keep their head in the middle of chaos are the ones who walk away as the winners. So the word for today is winner. Everybody in the chat, type the word winner because that's what you're going to be. That's what your family is going to be. And in fact, actually, if you want a simple, straightforward blueprint that won't cost you a nickel, if you go to at boycewatkins.com, there should be a link to my book on how to invest with $5 a day, how to literally invest with the amount of money it costs you to go to McDonald's, the amount of money that's less than a Popeye's chicken value meal. And I did this deliberately because I had so many people that said, "Well, black people can't invest. Black people can't afford to invest." I said, "Well, black people can afford McDonald's. Black people can afford Popeye's chicken. They make billions of dollars off black people. So how about we look at what would happen if you invested the same amount of money you spend on fast food?" I'm not saying don't eat fast food. I mean, it's up to you to make that decision health-wise. But I'm saying, how about every time you go to McDonald's, you invest the same amount in your future that you just invested in that cheeseburger that's going to make you fat and give you a heart attack? Right? How about every time you go to Popeye's chicken, you invest in the stock market as much as you just invested in that greasy refried refried diabetes they just handed you. Right? I'm simply saying balance is the key. I'm saying that people who plan for the future control the future. Those who do not plan for the future get victimized by those who had a plan. So make a plan for your family. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Stop following the crowd. Don't just jump in and start buying when it's trendy. You want to buy when it's not trendy. In fact, now that I think about it, that was probably the motto of my whole life. I literally, the best blessing my mother gave me, God bless my mama. My mama didn't have a lot of education, but the best blessing she gave me was she reminded me consistently, do not go doing what those other kids are doing. Do not try to fit in. Do not try to be the cool kid at school. The cool kid is the one who gets locked up on the dope charge. Don't copy other people. You do you. Go do you, because your family is going to be successful. Some of their families are not. I wish them the best, but I wish even better for you. All right. So that's my 2 cents for today. By the way, just a reminder, today is July 1st. Tomorrow, Danielle Leslie, who is an expert on course creation, on how to make money actually teaching online, which a lot of people are doing this right now. And it's actually a great way to make some extra money. She is doing a free event tomorrow on July 2nd at 1 p.m. Eastern in the Black Business School on how to create a profitable online course in 30 days or less. If that is of interest to you, then just go to boycewatkins.com. Look at the top. There's a link right there at the top. And also on July 7th, you guys may or may not know, but I'm actually doing a Black Wealth Boot Camp on how to generate consistent income by selling call options. A lot of people talk about buying options because they want to gamble. I actually sell options because I want the income. I don't want to be a gambler. I don't want to be the gambler. I want to be the house. When you sell the options, you're the house. When you're buying the options, you're the gambler. I can show you how to be the house. So feel free to go to boycewatkins.com. If any of that is of interest to you, we will take good care of you. And again, we have refunds and all this stuff. So if you're not happy for any reason, we give you your money back. Okay. All right, guys. Well, please have a wonderful day. God bless you. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. And I'm about to head out to my daughter's dance recital. I'll see you guys soon. And hello to everybody on TikTok. It's my first time going live on TikTok in a while, but I'll start doing that more in the future. So take care. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Peace.